And that yo-yo is gonna melt.
Yeah.
That was the Moskov. Okay.
For a second, I forgot Moskov existed.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
It has been a while, and I feel like the Moskov generally has struggled because a lot of these fights right now might go ahead and mess up some of TNC's plans, especially with having a Farsa, because the thing is, if you get that, oh, whoa.
Oh, my Lord!
Oh.
Kyle TZ coming in. TYP gets FB.
Wow. Hey, Jinx.
Oh, down bottom. FLPH got 2 on him. Popping that Firaga armor. Lord JM very low. Zaida as well. Can he get out of here? Quad Shadow coming through. Retribution by Zaida, help him survive, and he does.
Okay, so this is what we were talking about the last time we saw TNC going up against a Hayabusa with pure poke. Oh, Lord JM's
Lord
gonna get
JM
caught.
with the vengeance and the melty melt.
Oh!
He does not survive. FLPH with the clutch. Firaga armor. Resurrection, and Yaoi here gets caught by Ogwin, looking through one, committing the flicker. All right, you were saying?
The yo-yos were natural
the best
athletes.
Natural athletes, pure athletes in the game.
And you saw, oh, hold on, arrow's gonna land, but Ogwin is there.
Feathered airstrike, the response, Yaoi gets knocked up and taken down. Shadow kill committed by Kyle TZ, opening up this turtle coming up in 10.
Yeah, the turtle's coming up. You got to swing here from Zaida, recollect themselves to see if they can contest the turtle, but if they're going to be late.
Turtle number 2, the response.
Wow.
SOD, no one home. Kyle TZ secures. Kozin ain't pressing that button. Ain't no risks here taken by the Phoenix.
Yeah.
Falcons secure.
Great kick away by Ogwin onto Zaida so that he wouldn't be in retribution range. And I think the lineup that Falcons have built up for themselves here, they were going into this game number 1
and part of that has garnered themselves this lead this early on. Oh, they might pull the trigger here.
They're collapsing. What a big 4-man knockup by Ogwin. Zaida goes. Lord JM2. The response by Lancy. A defensive. Feathered airstrike. In comes Kozin. FLPH is going to bite it. Yaoi gets the kill. In comes the cavalry. The reinforcements. Kyle TZ throws out some shadows, letting Kozin and Yaoi get away.
Falcons, what might be too much to ask. They might have to play with this from the defensive, really.
Ooh, Ogwin and Few trying to take that flank from the left as the rest of Falcons barrel away at this tier 2 down bottom. Purple might be in jeopardy as Ogwin finds one in the kick. The answer by Lancy, feathered airstrike. Purple going down, Zaida as well following through. Lord JM at the tip of the Zaman Force folds at the hands of the Bulletproof.
Man, again, it's just everything is on point. I know one of the keys to victory here was holding on to his own. Lord makes its way now in the bottom side, and Flap will lead this charge in. We'll see if they punch it in. Feathered airstrike.
Here's the Isle of Kids
Wow.
one. The kick by Ogwin. Down goes Zaida. Turn gonna be following through. Lord JM falls. So does Yaoi. 2 defenders left. Kozin and Lancy. An end angle for the Falcons. Can they do this? TNC holding on. The base just crumbles. Quick as that. Game 1 goes to Falcons PH.
And Team Falcons will soar higher right now against the Phoenix in Game 1, a decisive one at that, nearly at 10 minutes.
Ruthless. That was a hell of a draft by Coach Trevor and a hell of an execution by Team Falcons. They were ready for the Selena of Yaoi. They adjusted it to it very. They might just choose to go Farsa.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's difficult, but not impossible. This is such a I said in Game 1. That's a Season 7 draft on Falcons, literally.
Yeah.
Dude, we are in Flashback Friday. Like, I feel like a lot of the lineups or compositions that we've seen has been, you know, those iterations from the past.
Coming from the fact that the Selena has been quite, not even 50-50. There's only one win of the Selena, and it's on the guy that's pounding on the Selena right now.
Here comes Yaoi jumping on up top. Here comes the action. FLPH gets popped despite Ogwin using the Revitalize the Phoenix Army on the board.
Wow, Lord JM just showed up. Able to get the first.
Of a siege minion.
And a long-range minion too.
Long-range minion. And with the Hayabusa going down to the bot, Ogwin now has to help cover for Super Marco so that he could get more waves.
Here comes Yaoi and the rest of TNC. Taking down that Centaur man. Tempest of Blades coming through. Not enough range. Kyle TZ hits the rock at the end of that dash though.
I don't know if we'll see it.
Turtle down. TNC scores. Falcons can only watch.
Yeah, they can only watch TNC, obviously. Oh!
Few gets blasted here, catching a few salvos, flickering out at the perfect moment. Ogwin with the clutch revitalized too.
Yeah, I think the early pickoff into FLPH shut down the aggressive rotation.
It might just be a certain timing that they're looking for.
Here we go. They find Yowie. Tempest Ablaze dropping here. Dash and dash and dash. Finally, the kill for Falcons on the board. Took him so much, though, just for the lover boy.
We're able to get one that's going to help with rebalancing things out. We saw
Themselves up to be actually in position to contest now the second turtle of the game. Whoa.
Kyle Teasy finds Kozin all alone. Tempest Ablaze for good measure.
So they might actually, maybe with this information, might just go ahead and give up the turtle. Yowie and the rest are down here, though.
Turtle already started. Gauging their range, arrow thrown out, feathered airstrike, the answer by Lancey. Ogwin dashing on out, and there's a glorious pathway. In comes the rest of them. Arrow thrown out, the revitalized. Zyda with the clutch. Retribution. Tempest Ablaze knocking up the Shinobi as Zyda gets popped by Kyle Teasy, and they're not done. In comes Few. Lancey keeping, standing his ground. Yowie misses the jump, and now Lord JM flickers out.
Oh, no, okay. So even as low as they are, you can see. Oh, Yowie jumps in.
Big jump by Yowie. Catches Ogwin and the answer. Here comes Kyle Teasy and the glorious pathway. The answer, the feather airstrike. Down goes Yowie, 1-for-1. Currently the trade. Zyda finds Super Marco, forcing back the bulletproof. Kozin with the flicker out. FLPH here, staying, protecting his soft cores. And that is Lord JM pushing forward. The fight is dispersed.
Good
Both
coverage.
runners.
Yeah. Good coverage right away for Falcons.
On that top tier turret. But he can join and make his way here. That's one thing about the Ling, just shows up, but it's so quick.
Glorious pathway thrown out alongside an arrow. Zyda, shadow in, retribution, clean. FLPH coming in with a way of the dragon, finds one. There you go, the back off. Yowie gets popped here. Lancey, wings by wings. Diamond Force committed already by Super Marco. Canceling here. The feathered airstrike. Lancey caught up by Few. Now look at the back line.
No!
Zyda finds FLPH. Currently the trade, 1-for-1.
Okay. It here, and now TNC takes control of the Lord area.
Glorious pathway set down by Ogwin. The answer from Lancey. Down goes Super Marco. An arrow catches Yowie, but that's all she wrote. Falcons missed their window, and TNC with a big win.
Falcons. Oh, Yowie goes in!
Yowie hugs one. He does catch two. It's Ogwin he displaces. In comes the rest of the Phoenix Army. Ogwin gets taken down. Few flickering on out, dealing as much damage as he can before he finds out it's too late.
Falcon.
There's a small window that TNC have to protect Lancey from, about a minute.
Yeah, and they're going to go ahead. They see that Kyle's down on the bottom side. They're going to blitz this Lord and try to take it here before Kyle can even get there.
Glorious pathway by Ogwin. They are going to secure the Lord. TNC takes it. Now in comes the rest of Falcons. TNC are scrambling. Down goes Lancey. Yowie in the middle. Down goes Kozin 2. 3-for-1 the trade. The Lord goes to the Phoenix Army, but look at this. It's as if Falcons had it all figured out.
The counter plays what they were banking on, and they're cashing in a potential sweep against TNC with a late entry from Kyle Teasy.
Walking up the BPI saying, I want that base. JM does survive for only a second longer. Lord going the opposite direction. TNC.
TNC might still have some fight in this game. Again, if you see that last team fight, you know, we're not going to get a replay of it, but the decision to approach that fight that way for Kyle Teasy, he was too late to.
Zyda does commit, pops the shadow kill, does get Few, gets the kick, targeted by the turret, in comes the rest of Falcons. Lancey gets taken off the back line, Kyle Tempest the blaze on the Kozin. Yowie falls, Lord JM the last one left, now they're all gone. Falcons wipe out the Phoenix.
And just like that, they'll be struck out of the air, and the TNC Phoenix fall down.
The best pure athletes in the game are damn good at flying too. Kyle Teasy is 8-0-4 on the sling. TNC got split up in that last engagement.
Oh, right now as they march into the base, this could be it for TNC.
The airtime on the Falcons, unbelievable. Going for the sweep. Ladies and gentlemen, Falcons PH take it 2-0.
2-0 in a sweep. And the battle of the air is decided for Team Falcons as they sweep out TNC.
What a turnaround. We thought we were heading into a game number 3. But even in that last Lord fight, that felt like a premonition. The punish, the counter engage, and that's exactly where Falcons got TNC.
Man, that was it's 2 series now that we've had that moment
Yeah.
where we think it's, you know, gonna go 3 games, game 3 is gonna happen to us, and then there's one specific fight where something just turns it in their favor, and this time around, it's Team Falcons again.